Yes. Okay. Today also we will see one more point about abstract class. After that we will see some other topic. So yesterday we were discussing about abstract class, right?
Right, abstract and static final.
Yes, correct. So today also we will see there is one more point pending about abstract class. After that we will see something else. so the, so now what I will do, I will create I will create an abstract class. Okay. After that, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create an object for abstract class.
Okay.
So whenever I'm trying to, basically what I want to say, we are not able to create an object for abstract class.
Okay.
So whenever you are trying to create an object for abstract class, it will not allow you. So this is a basic rule. So we are not able to create object for abstract class.
Okay.
I will show you that one. Okay. So this is our yesterday note. So
Right.
there is another fourth point. Object cannot be created for ABS class. So this is the fourth point.
Okay.
We are not able to create object for abstract class. So how to use that methods? So basically, let me take one abstract class. What is abstract class? Yes, this is abstract class demo, correct? Whatever we were discussing yesterday. Now expand it.
Yeah.
So here we have so many abstract classes. Yes, this is one of the abstract class, correct? House.
Right.
And there is a house. Let me create another class, house manager. So now so far we have a class called house, correct? Inside that we have an abstract class, house. So far good, right? So inside the same location, I am going to create another class called house manager.
So you're saying that in abstract class, I cannot create the method. Is that what you're saying?
Not within the abstract class, for abstract class.
Okay.
I'll show you that. Let me give an example and so that it will make more sense. So now what is the abstract class name? House, correct?
Right.
So this is an abstract class, correct?
Right. And then I'm extending the abstract class.
Yes, this is an abstract class. Now, and this is a normal class, correct?
Right.
So here what I want to do, I am trying to create an object for house, h equal to new house. So does it allowing? What is saying? See there, cannot instances type house.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is not a normal class. This is an abstract class.
So. Okay.
So for abstract class, you will never, it will not allow you to create an object. So if at all, if you want to create or use an abstract class methods, what you have to extend the class. You have to extend the class. Then you have to create an object for new house.
Okay.
Then you can able to use these methods.
Right. So now through the house class, you're gonna get into the abstract class.
Yes. So we have to create an object for new house.
Right.
So you can comment out this line. It will work for you. Because new house is a concrete class. It is not an abstract class.
Right. Okay.
So this is one of the rule basically. Correct?
Right.
So for abstract class, you are not able to create an object, but concrete class, you can able to create an object.
Because it was extended. Okay.
Yes. And will tell you one more symbol. If you see here, house.
Hmm.
Did you see the A?
Right. Uh-huh.
C, it is a class, but it is an abstract class. A. So
Right.
Eclipse will give you this kind of indication for you.
Okay.
Let's go back to concrete class or normal class. Just keep cursor. Did you see any symbol A here?
Nope.
Because this is not an abstract class. So Eclipse. So this is one of the indication from your Eclipse.
So, okay. So the rule for is abstract class. I can have abstract class and I can extend that abstract class.
Yes, yes. Then
But I cannot, in a new class, I cannot call that particular class because it's abstract class.
yes, yes. This is one of the rule.
Okay.
This point is clear, right?
All
Abstract
right.
class.
Hmm.
Now we will see some other different class. So I added point here. The same file I'm trying to modify.
Object cannot create an abstract. Okay.
So now the next class is
Interface.
interface.
Okay. This is okay. Interface is. Can you go, okay? Can you go in details because I have do a lot of interface stuff, but I'm not.
Yes, yes, I will explain. Yeah, in the same way how we discussed abstract class, in the similar way I will explain about abstract. Interface also. We will cover one by one points.
Static point.
Generally, people will not cover this much. They will say one example. They will give one example abstract method, then say abstract class, then over. But still, I'm mentioning all the points, whatever possible points,
Yeah. Thank you. Mhm.
so that it will give more sense. So because some people will ask in interview this kind of questions, so that's what I'm explaining all
Right.
important points. So now I'm going to create another class. So now, first of all, before going to abstract class, sorry, interface, we need to discuss why we need interface.
Okay.
So interface means, say for instance, you want to define a class. You want to define a class. Just you want to define a behaviors. Behaviors means methods.
Hmm.
You know the behavior, but you don't know how to implement it.
Okay.
Meaning, this is a house, right?
Right.
One behavior is,
This get window.
and second behavior is.
Oh.
So in house class, you don't know how to implement get floor, but you know only behavior name, but you don't know how to implement that behavior. Correct?
Right.
So say for instance, in a particular instance, you know only behaviors. You don't know the implementation. You know only the behaviors, but you don't know how to implement it. In that case, you can use it interface, meaning it is a kind of 100% abstract classes. So interface is having 100% abstract classes. It will not allow any implementation. So meaning interface is having always all methods are abstract.
Okay.
So interface is having always 100% abstract abstract methods only. You will not see any implementation. Even single method also, it will not allow any implementation.
Okay.
Okay, now let me give one more simple Java class I am going to create. Interface demo. So inside src I'm trying to create an object. So here I'm going to create com.test.house. So this is my package, and the class name I'm going to create as a simple house. So the same previous example, I'm going to take house. Okay.
Yes.
Did you see the package name is com.test.house, and the class name I'm going to create as a
House.
house. Okay, let me cancel it. Basically, I want to create an interface. I don't want to create a class. So far, every time we are what we are doing, we are doing right click new, and we are selecting class, right?
Yes.
Now I want to create a interface. So we need to select I interface.
Hmm. Okay.
So select it, give the package name com.test.house. This is my interface. Sorry,
Right.
package. com.test.interface. Sorry, house. So now I'm going to give my interface name as a house and finish it. Yes. So package is generated and interface is created.
Right.
So the first point interface interface is having 100% abstract
Method.
methods only. So now so this is the interface. Now what I want to do here, public void get windows. Let me try to implement it. What will happen?
Okay.
See, first of all, it is saying what is saying abstract methods do not specify any body.
Okay.
So what it is assuming, whatever method you are mentioning, that should be abstract method. Then it is saying after that, do not specify any body. Meaning abstract method, then why you are specifying body? It is asking that question. It is an abstract method, but still why you are specifying the body?
Hmm.
So that's
Okay.
what. So you were not able to implement it.
Hmm.
See, it's showing error, right? So you had to remove the implementation part. This is the implementation, right?
Okay. That's
So
like coding part. Okay.
yes, our implementation. Yes, behavior implementation. So now it is success. Correct.
Right.
So interface is 100% an abstract class. Meaning interface is having only abstract methods.
Okay.
So it will not allow any implementation.
Okay.
You can able to define only behaviors.
Okay.
This is one behavior, and I'm going to define another behavior as a floor. And did you see here any abstract keyword?
Nope.
No. So basically by default these are abstract methods. So if you want to keep, you can keep abstract method, otherwise it is an optional.
I can mention it, but it
It is,
doesn't.
yes, it is an optional.
Okay.
Whether you are mentioning or not, it's always all methods are abstract.
Since I use the interface, that's why.
Yes, correct. So abstract is optional. See, in the first behavior there is no abstract, but in second behavior abstract is there. Even if you remove also, it will not give any error. Whether you
Hmm.
are keeping or removing, that is up to you. So it will not allow any implementation, the first behavior, and the second behavior, all methods are abstract. Correct?
Yes.
These 2 points are clear, right?
Right. Uh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. I will figure. I'm
Okay.
out.
Now the second question. Then what is the purpose of this one? So this interface is the purpose of this main interface. The purpose of the main of interface is you can give this blueprint to the user. So you can call a user, yes, come here, and this is my house. The behaviors are windows and floors, and you can give whatever you want. So end user will see only this class name, sorry, interface name, and the behaviors.
Okay.
So end user does, I mean, end user no need to bother about, right? Like how they got implemented this windows, how they implemented this floor. Say for instance, take your ATM. What is the features of ATM? If you just log in and if you click right, enter your card, and if you click provide your password, then what are the options you will see? Withdrawal, saving, change password, fund transfer, fund transfer. So many features it will display, right?
Right.
That is a user interface, correct?
Right.
That's a user interface. This is a house interface.
Right.
So end user don't care. We no need to provide any details about the implementation, correct?
Right.
So here also we are doing same thing. We are just mentioning the features name. So if you see in your ATM, you can see option called change PIN, withdrawal, fund transfer. It's the features. You don't know how how that got implemented, correct?
Right.
So that
Back
is
end.
a
Yeah.
yes. We don't know what technology they use. You don't know what database they use. You don't know how the network, connectivity is happening, how the secure firewalls are built up. You don't know all those things. So that is a user interface. This is a house interface.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So everything is abstract, correct?
Right.
So everything is abstract there. The fund transfer is abstract. Pin change is abstract. Password validation is abstract.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
So now we need to provide the implementation. Correct.
Right.
So how to provide implementation? So we need to write another class. So this is a matter for us. Class my house. So what we have to do? We need to provide implementation for house. Correct. So what we have to do? We have to implement.
So I'm not gonna copy the same name, right? Okay.
We have to copy the same name. So
Oh, okay. So it's like a method like a you're like extending a class.
correct. But here we are doing implement.
Right.
We are
But
providing implementation for these methods.
right. Okay.
So whenever you are trying to do implement, whenever you are trying to do or providing the implementation for one of the interface. See now, just you mention only implements. Then what is saying? It is giving an error. So what is that error? The type house, my house must implement the inherited abstract method get windows.
Okay.
You have to implement, otherwise the compilation will not allow you to compile this class. Definitely you have to implement two behaviors. See, it will say the hint, the type house must implement the abstract method
Okay.
get floor and get windows. So you have to implement it,
Okay.
otherwise the compilation will not allow you to compile.
Right.
So control space bar, then you will see the two methods get floor. Again, you have to implement all the abstract methods. Even though if you are trying to implement partially, it will not allow you. See now I implemented only one method, right?
All right.
So
But
does
I
it
have it is I'm extending that class, implementing that class. So I have to have all the method there.
correct? Definitely, exactly. So now did you see that compilation error gone?
Right.
So now I will provide here implementation. Implementation means you can write n number of lines. Just for our testing purpose, just I'm writing one line, correct?
Right.
So my house.
Within that syntax, I can write anything, whatever I want, right? It doesn't have to be my house get floor, right?
That you can write n number of lines. How you are going to implement? You can write windows. You can write windows build up with uh, woods. It is this much dimension, and this is this much width. That is your implementation, correct?
Right.
So that you can write coding. So, but just for our testing purpose to see the console log. So I'm mentioning some sysouts. Like you can create one calculator interface, then you can add public integer add, public integer subtract. You can define methods and you can implement it here,
All right.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now how to use it, how to use this interface. So now what I will do, I'm going to create another class called house manager class, not a interface class, and finish it. So this is my house manager. So this is the end user, right? Who
Right.
is going to use is the house. So this guy is the end user. So now I want to give my features to the users, my features to the end user. So how can I give? So first I will give house, house equal to new house.
Okay.
I'm trying to create an object for my interface. Then what is telling cannot instantiate the type house,
Okay.
meaning you are not able to create an object for
House.
house is a interface.
Yes.
Correct? We are
Right.
not able to create object for house. Did you see that? The error cannot instantiate type house. And if you keep cursor here, right, you see here I symbol because this is an interface.
Right.
So I am going to comment out. So then how we will give this, this like a house interface to the users. So there is another way. Just remove it. So implementation is there with my house, correct?
Right.
In my house is a subclass and house is a,
Super class.
so we need to take the implementation new house h equal to new house, correct?
Right.
Now user will see, we will return. So if any user is expecting, so what you have to do, you have to write here one method, public house get my house. So this is a behavior, public house get my house. So inside that what I will try to do, I will try to do the all the logic. I want to return finally return h. So so this is the end user, right? So end user will get like this, house h equal to So this we have to make as a static. Otherwise, I'm not able to call. Let me explain you this one. So get house, this is a behavior. So whenever you are calling get my house, you will get an house object.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You will get an house object, but this house object, how you are creating this house object, house h equal to new house. So end user will see only now house interface, correct?
Right.
So now end user knows how house got implemented. So he can see only the behaviors. If you see here, right, h dot.
Then
So
I
how
can
many behaviors you will see?
three.
You can,
Mm,
for time being, you can ignore the get class. I
mm,
will discuss about get class later. So right now we can see two behaviors.
okay.
You can see get floor, and you can see another behavior called get windows. Two behaviors he can see, but he don't know how these two behaviors got implemented, correct?
Right.
Because this is an interface. Even if you try to open this class, I mean generally we I mean we should not write everything in one file. We have to write a different file. So you will see only these lines. If he is not able to understand anything, right?
Right.
So there is no behavior implementation. So we should not expose the implementation part to the end user, correct?
Right.
So end user will see only house, and inside the house he will see only behaviors, but he don't know how it got implemented.
Right.
So if you run it, you will see the behaviors, behavior results.
Hmm. Okay.
So even though you are trying to interact with the interface, but you can able to access the behaviors, you can able to use the behaviors, but you don't know how it got implemented.
Right.
So this is the advantage of
Interface.
interface. Yes.
You're pretty much hiding the code behind the scene.
Yes, yes, yes. Just we are hiding the implementation. We are abstracting the implementation.
But you telling them in this page whatever the code the the method of the code you're just implementing here, and then they just can call it. But
Correct. Yes.
you're not able to see the how the functionality of the back side of that code can you see.
So this house can be implemented in a different way, right? So you can write one more house, my new house, then you can implement it. So that is up to the end users how they are going to implement it. Meaning, if you say there is maybe n number of banks, correct? All banks having same feature, right? Change password, fund transfer, correct?
Right.
Withdrawal. These three features are available in every bank, right?
Right.
But how they got implemented, that is a different from bank to bank, correct?
Right.
It's a kind of house, but how they are building the house, that is up to them, correct? They can build three-stair house, two-stair house, a duplex house. They can use different materials, correct? House is a blueprint, and how it is got implementing, that is up to the end users, correct?
Right.
Every bank is having its own, I mean, technology stack, how they are building up these features like change password, withdrawal, cash, fund transfer, all those things, correct?
Right.
Okay, so far it's clear.
Yes. So I'm just gonna go back
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah. You can have a look all these points whatever we are discussing, so that
okay.
it will be more
So interface is having a 100%
abstract
100%
methods only.
method only, but it
Yes,
doesn't have it doesn't implement the code actually.
yes, it will not allow you. That is the meaning of the first point.
Right. And then all methods are abstract. So in that case, within that particular bar, the
Mhm.
class is just all the method. It doesn't matter whether you put the abstract, it's still is abstract class.
Yes.
Okay. And then third, cannot be create an object in a. for interface, which
Correct.
is okay. So within that, I cannot create a wait. Cannot create
Meaning
a
you're not able to create an object for interface outside
in
of the class.
outside of the class. Okay,
Meaning, so this is a different class, right? My house manager.
right,
So here I am trying to create an object for interface. It is not allowing for me.
right. Because so in that case, I have to go through the second class, which is
Yes.
subclass.
Yes.
So and then I can create the object for it, and then I can call it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now there is one more point. Now go back to I mean interface. Now I'm going to create another class called my new house. So this is a house, correct?
Right.
Now I want to implement house. So as per our discussion, now is saying error. Why? Because we are not implementing the behaviors, correct?
Right.
So that's what it is giving an error. So but now I know the implementation part only for one method. I don't know the implementation for rest of the methods. But still I want to implement only one behavior. Is it possible? Partially I want to implement it.
Okay.
Meaning I know how to implement floors, but I don't know how to implement windows. Did you see this point? I know implementation part only partially. I don't know 100% implementation. Did you see that compilation now it is allowing? Compilation is success. It is telling we have to implement Windows also. It is expecting it should be implemented everything, correct? Now we implemented only partially, correct?
Right.
So how to handle this scenario? But I don't know how to implement. I mean,
I don't have to bring that particular method in this particular slide.
yes, but
So,
still we need to finish the compilation success, right? We need to make compilation success, correct? So how to do that one? So in this case, if you know the implementation partially, if you don't know the implementation of other methods, we have to mark this class as an abstract.
hmm.
And what is the second method?
The second method that we have the abstract void. Okay. The second method that we have the get window.
Get window, correct?
Uh-huh. Do we have to use public abstract void get floor? No.
Okay, now what I had to do? Public. What is the second method? Void.
Public void get window.
What is this? First, let me remove this one. Sorry, this abstract we have to keep here. This is the syntax. So meaning now you can provide implementation partially. So we need to keep abstract just before class.
Okay.
So now you can provide the implementation partially. Did you see there how many methods now I implemented?
One method at this moment.
Yes, but I don't know how to implement other method.
Right.
So now you can you able to create class for this my new house? We are not able to, right? Why? Because
Mm,
this is a
Abstract. Oh, okay. Abstract class. You cannot create the class,
Why?
right?
Because this is abstract class, so you are not able to create interface for, sorry, object for this class, correct?
Right.
So the point here is, so if you are not able to implement all the behaviors, if you want to implement only partially, then you have to mark that class as a,
Abstract.
yes, this is one of the important question as part of interview. They will give like this. Yes, they will try to implement one interface and they will implement partially. Then they will ask, does this class will come? What output will give you? This will give this one or that one. Compilation error, runtime error. They will give so many options. Then you have
Hmm.
to mark that answer as a compilation error. Why? Because if you are not going to keep as abstract, see this one. So now it is compiling
Because it's a
because you are not implementing all the methods.
right.
So what it's telling, must implement the inherited abstract method called getWindows.
Hmm.
We are not implementing the getWindows, so it is giving a compilation error. So to fix that one, what you have to do, you have to mark this class as a abstract methods. Sorry, abstract class.
Right.
This point is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now still we are not able to create an object for my new house. So how to access this implementation? So again we need to create another class my new house extends. So this is a class, right?
Right.
This is not an interface, this is a class. So what I had to do, I had to extends, correct?
Right.
First let me create class extends,
My new house.
correct? Now whenever I'm trying to extend, did you see the error?
Right.
So what it's telling, my new house must implement inherited abstract method get windows.
Right.
Why? Because so inside this class there is an abstract method is there, correct?
Right. But we
So
didn't
that came from
ah,
house. So the inherited abstract method, we have to implement it here. Otherwise, we have to mark this class as abstract class, correct?
right.
Now what I'm trying to do here, I'm going to implement the, now I'm going to implement the windows. You saw here, right? You observed the interface got implemented in two different classes, correct?
Right.
You
One is
notice.
one is get window.
So the house got implemented in two classes. See, so this is a house. In first class, you implemented one method, correct?
Right. The second one, I just my house, and then I implemented the second method.
So if you are not able to implement the behaviors, everything, then you have to mark that class abstract, and then we have to write one more class and implement the rest of the behaviors.
Right.
Correct? So house got implemented in two different ways. So the first behavior is implemented in my new house, and the second behavior is implemented in my new house. Correct?
Right. Two different.
So the behavior got I mean implemented in across two classes. So no, correct? Now how to access this behavior? These behaviors.
Mm. in my house manager, right?
Yes. Now go back. So here write one more method. Not one more method. We'll try to modify. No, no. We'll add one more method. Get my new house. Correct.
Okay.
So now I want to access the behaviors of these two classes, implementation classes. I want to access the behavior from these classes.
Right.
So we have to create an object for. So in this class, so whenever you are extending, so you will get this behavior also, correct?
Right.
So because you are extending this class, so you will get this behavior into this class, correct?
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to create an object for my new house. I'm going to comment out the above one. Let me copy. This point is clear, right? The interface got implemented between two classes, correct?
Right.
So now I'm going to get the results. Let me go back to previous class. My new house, new house. Now run the class and you will see the results. No, here we need to house, my new house, and extends my new house. Why it is, yes, this method we have to call it this behavior. My new house, I want my new house behavior. So now implement it and see the results. The first behavior is coming from which class?
The first behavior is coming from get my house is my house.
My new house.
The first one.
Yeah, get floor is coming from which class? My new house.
Get floor is you mentioned that house age equal new house. My house.
Oh
Is that
yeah, yes, yes. You oh, you were saying about
the
yeah,
first?
yes. You can see this usage. So ultimately, you are calling interface, correct? From interface, you are trying to access your behaviors,
Right.
correct? Now I am what I'm. My question is, if you see the results, so this is the first implementation. The first behavior is get floor, correct?
Right.
So
Get
the
floor.
get floor is coming. The implementation is coming from which class?
House.
My new house.
My new house.
Oh, meaning here, if you see here,
Um.
yes, yeah. So this is your interface, correct?
Right.
So I'm implementing the interface in my new house. My
Yes.
new house, correct?
Right.
But here I implemented only one method, correct?
Right. Get floor.
Only get floor I implemented. I have not implemented another method. So I marked this class as a
Get abstract.
abstract class because I have not implemented one more method, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now after that, what I did, I created one more class called my new
New.
house,
Which is implemented the get window.
which is implemented the get windows. Also, it is extending the super class, I mean immediate super class, my new house.
Right. Okay.
So now in this class, all the methods are implemented. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now finally, I'm going to create an object for this class. So if you see here, house h equal to new house. There is two times new is there here.
Right. New house, which is the windows.
Yes, which is the windows. Also, which is having windows. Also, it will get floors also. Correct? Why? Because
Right.
we are extending it, right?
Right.
So finally, you will get all the behaviors.
Hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
You will get from windows here, and you will get from here floor.
Right.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
you will get 100% implementation from this class. Correct?
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to create an object from my new house.
Right.
So if you try to run this class, then you will get results. So you are getting my house floor and windows and corresponding the classes. This is the, you will see your behavior implementation. This point is clear.
Correct.
So if you are not
Just
going
have,
to, yeah,
I just have to repeat the video to get
yeah,
the
fine. Yes, I will give the video and I will send you this file, this project and file, so you can run this program and you can see the
yeah,
results. So basically here what I'm trying to tell, if you are not providing the implementation for all the methods, you have to mark that class as a
abstract.
abstract, because we are not implementing the all the methods.
I'm trying to implement only one specific class. So in that case, I have to use an abstract.
Yes. When if you are implementing all the methods, then you no need to mark that class as abstract. In the previous example, so here I am implementing all the methods, so I am not keeping the abstract here.
Right. Can you make a one more method in a my house?
Which method?
My house method. Can you implement one more below get window?
You want one more
I mean,
method?
yeah, one more method so that I can see
Public.
as a yeah a public void. It's just like my house method under the my house.
But you are not able to implement. Just only you can able to define. That's all.
Right,
You will
but
not
yeah,
allow.
okay. I'm defining there at the same time. I'm having it under my house method.
So it is still linked. There is one more abstract method we have not implemented.
Right. So
So we have to implement my house also here.
right. Can you create one more? I just want to see
Yeah.
something different.
So if you want to see here, then we have to provide implementation here.
Right.
My
Okay. So
house.
now I'm getting an error in my new house because that method is not been covered on that house. Okay.
New method whatever just now we added, it's not implemented.
Right.
So
So
that's
if
what
I do
it's.
not want to implement that one, then I just can put the abstract before the
Yes,
class, right?
correct, exactly, yes. Or else you need to implement it.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that's why I just wanted to try that.
Yes, correct. You are correct. Yeah, you have to do practice like this. Add one more thing, remove something, then see the error, and try to fix the error. Then you will get more sense.
Yeah, because I was from your classes, I was trying to do some practice inheritance and all this. I'm
Hmm.
getting some error, but I'm not sure, and I was following the same syntax as you. But
Yes. Maybe I can give this projects also. That will be good, I guess.
okay, yeah,
This
I think
project.
yeah, it will be good if you can
I
forward me
will
that.
try to send all the projects today. Whatever so far I have, right?
Yeah, and tomorrow I have off, and Sunday I have off, so I will not do a class tomorrow because I need to do the practice.
Okay.
So
So you mean
remember,
Saturday
yeah,
you will not attend and
and Sunday I will attend because Saturday I wanted to cover it up whatever I have.
okay. Okay, fine. Yeah.
So I need some because if I go consistent with the classes, I might gonna get lost in the
Yeah,
middle of.
fine. When you can practice it. I mean tomorrow means Saturday you will practice it, and
Sunday we will
your
join.
Sunday at what time you will join? Your time
Yeah, same time.
or same time? Then
Right,
okay, Sunday evening you are telling, correct?
right, same time just like
Yes,
today.
yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, same time. Okay, you can practice it
Tomorrow
Saturday,
I have,
Sunday, and we will discuss it on Sunday evening.
yeah, just to Saturday I just wanted to practice and
Yeah,
cover.
fine, no problem. You can practice all these three are very important. Just now we started the important points.
Okay,
And next day we will discuss some more points about. Still there is some more points is there.
okay.
It's not yet completed.
Yes, but yeah, I have to
So we
understand.
will discuss some more points. I mean Sunday, and we will discuss. Sunday about packages, not packages, access specifiers. So far we are mentioning public, right? So we'll discuss about that Sunday.
Okay.
That is called access specifiers.
All right.
That we will see on Sunday.
Okay. Nice.
So still we have some more points in interface. We will finish up that one. After that we will start this one.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I will send this video plus all the projects to your email ID and you can have a look.
Yes. Yeah, I will take a look. I will modify stuff and then
Yes,
check.
yes, you can modify it and you will get some errors and try to fix it. If it is not fixing, then you can let me know. We will discuss it.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, fine. Yeah, bye. Take care.
All right.
Happy
Thank you.
weekend. Yeah.
You too. Thanks.